Mr. Steve Jerzak, this is his testimony. Go ahead.
When I was 45 years old, I had been diagnosed with what's called diverticulosis, and it turned into diverticulitis. And what that was is that my where the infection was in my intestine perforated, and it was pouring into my system for 3 days before I went back to the emergency room. And they basically put me in a room by myself. They were waiting for me to die because my white blood count cell, normal is 7 to 8, mine was at 30. And after about 4 days of being in there, they realized, well, we got someone that's alive. And they put me in a room, and I had 16 doctors working on me. And after a week and a half, I asked one of the infectious disease doctors, I said, so how sick was I? And they looked at each other, and the one looked at me and she goes, you should be dead. I go, excuse me, let me turn up my hearing aid. What was that? She goes, we don't have an explanation why you should be alive. So about an hour later, I saw my doctor, and I says, the infectious disease doctors told me I shouldn't be alive. And he goes, they're right. He says, we don't have an explanation. 16 doctors didn't have an explanation why you're alive. And he pointed to the sky and he said, he's the only reason you're alive. We don't have any other answer for you. So I knew the Lord pulled a miracle on me. I had what was supposed to be a 3-hour surgery, took into 6-hour surgery because the surgeon said I was so messed up inside, it took him 3 hours to clean me up inside before he could actually perform the actual surgery. And I told my boss when I was leaving for the hospital, I said, I'll be back in 3 weeks. And he has 2 brothers, but one's a surgeon and one's an oncologist. And they told him he won't be back for another 6 or 8 weeks. 3 weeks, I was back at work. And my boss couldn't believe that I was back at work, neither could his brothers or anybody else. 10 days after surgery, I was out cutting the lawn. The Lord healed me fast. I had 38 staples in me, and no one to take care of me except the Lord. And he took care of me and blessed me. So I believe I'm a walking miracle, and no one's going to convince me that there's not a real God. Plain and simple.
But there it is. Mr. Steve's testimony. He is a miracle. God bless you. Bye-bye.